Thank you for joining us, and we love to celebrate our small business winners of the month. And for the month of December, we're with Oakley Collier. We're with Ann Collier and Tim Oakley. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Jean. We appreciate the honor.
Well, we're excited to be here, aren't we, Roger?
We surely are. It's always exciting when we can sit down with the monthly winners and anticipating the ongoing process and selection of the city winner or for the small business annual winner. It's exciting, and we congratulate you and your team.
Thank you.
And Tim, you've been a part of the community, I guess. Ann, you joined in '96, is that right?
1997.
97, but Tim, 1998. So you've been well vested and been a part of this community for a long time.
We've been this year will be our 25th year in business, and we participated in a lot of different projects around the community, and have been fortunate that the community has always supported us. We've always had a loyal following of institutional clients and commercial clients, private clients, and we look forward to 25 more years.
And you've brought your children in here with the business too, haven't you?
I have. My daughter started with us 6 years ago, and she handles our marketing effort with internal responding to RFQs or responses for qualifications. And my son began with us 2 years ago, and he works in the construction administration. So we've enjoyed them both. It certainly has rewards and challenges working with your children, but it's rewarding.
Reward, yeah, we'll talk about that part. And Ann, your building is beautiful. Tell us about this.
Well, this was probably one of the hardest projects we've ever designed, being that we were the client, which is, we're in the way of difficult clients. We probably were our own worst enemy with everything we wanted. About 5,000 square feet, and we wanted to design a building that would have plenty of room to grow. And so now we have a staff of 10, and we have some space for a few more, and we just really like calling this home. Feels good.
And it's your showroom when people come in too, isn't it?
We do. We utilize parts of the building in discussions with clients about sizes of office or workstations and types of shelving and storage capacities and those kind of things.
Well, let's watch the presentation of the award by the Chamber, and then we'll be back and talk some more. And then a little bit later in the show, we're going to introduce all of your employees, which will be fun.
Lizzie, do me a favor. Scoot up in between Johnny.
Hello, my name's Lodge Daltridge. I'm the chairman of the Rocky Mount Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today to celebrate the Business of the Month, Oakley and Collier, for December. Congratulations, Tim and Ann. A great thing that y'all been able to accomplish, because this goes to businesses who were very active in the community and show growth. And I know by looking at the write-up on your company, Tim, you started in 1988, and I think you're a graduate of Nash Community College.
That's correct.
And you came on in 1997, and in between then you moved from Sunset to Forest Hills, and then they built this beautiful building here in 1999 along with the complex here at Candlewood. And I know many buildings in the area y'all have designed, many buildings at the Nash Healthcare as well as Nash Community College, many buildings for the city of Rocky Mount, and you even did a redesign for my building that I'm in, so I did a great job there. I know you do great work, but really congratulations on behalf of the Chamber, the Board of Directors, the staff, and our ambassadors. We want to congratulate you for being named the Small Business of the Month for December, and we're going to turn it over to over here.
I'm Roger Taylor, Small Business Chair of the Chamber, and it's exciting for you and your team to be here on this last crisp fall day as we celebrate, because tomorrow winter is coming, and we need some winter. But we just are excited anytime we can share with small businesses, and as a chamber, and because this community is made up of small businesses. And of course, the exciting thing is you're put in with, will be part of a selection of 11 people that will be selected in June for the Small Business of the Year, and we congratulate you, and we'll give you a chance now to share some words with us.
Thank you, Roger. Didn't know we were going to have this opportunity to speak, but we certainly appreciate the opportunity and the recognition. And we've been in the community for 25 years, and we certainly hope to be here another 25, or some of them anyway. But we really are appreciative, and we really do like to participate in our neighborhood, in our community, and give back, and we certainly appreciate the recognition.
Sorry, we didn't know we were going to speak. I would also like to thank the Chamber for the recognition. It's very special to us because we are very fond of Rocky Mountain, love to be a part of the community, as well as thankful to our staff, because without them we wouldn't be here.
Right.
Thank you. We'll get this down. Hi, I'm Teresa Pinto. I'm president for the Rocky Mountain Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm happy to be here. Every opportunity we get to come out and showcase and thank our small businesses that are in this community that make every day here better and add to the quality of life, add to the residents and the businesses here, make it stronger and more vibrant. We are so appreciative. So I am happy to be here and to celebrate this success with you. And I look forward to seeing you, is it in June, I believe, when we do Small Business Month. So we'll see.
We'll be there.
Thank you all, and we'll see you next month for January 2013 Small Business of the Month.
As was mentioned, you were talking about the design of this building
Right.
and everything, and it's unique, as we'll see later on. And if you will sort of elaborate on some of the
Well, part of what we do, we utilize an architectural drafting program called Revit, and it's actually more than drafting. It is a three-dimensional drawing program, which means that when we start drawing the very first components of a building, we assign values in 3 dimensions, and so very early on we can have almost a virtual tour of your building. We like to think it's very simple, but it is a very useful tool for us to help clients understand what we're designing for them, and they can see the actual end result early in the process.
Well, I have seen some of these, and it's exciting because it's like being live. I mean,
Right,
live before
right.
it's live, and it's exciting,
Right.
and of course, technology is a marvelous thing.
It is. It is. It has changed tremendously since we've started. We still have these old drafting boards behind us
They still work, don't
that
they?
they work, and we still like to draw on those. Tim and I more than anyone else probably, but it's still a lot of fun.
Well, let me just add one thing that I like about what you do. I know you do a lot in North Carolina and Virginia, but Eastern North Carolina is your focus, and of course that's where my heart is in Eastern North Carolina.
True.
And how has this modern technology aided you in school projects or projects like you have used?
With this Revit program, some of the best tools for that are that it helps us build the components and the materials as we go. So early on, we can actually create a list of the number of windows and doors to help us in estimating costs, as well as when our engineers also use the same program, we can put our drawings together and define any potential conflicts. And that's a real big help when it comes to actually building the project in the field.
I would think so.
We try to see the problems ahead of time.
Okay.
Do the newer people or younger people in here come in with new sets of skills, and they teach y'all, and then they want different equipment because that's what they'd learned on?
They've grown up around electronics, computers, and animation.
Definitely
they're,
teach us.
They're really, they teach us, and they have an eagerness to learn. And so a lot of times that helps propel us to go get that next widget to try to use in our business. And so having younger staff certainly is a plus in terms of just their abilities when it comes to electronics.
Do you find that what percentage of what you do is remodel and what percentage is new construct?
Wow.
Yes.
I would say 60% of what we do is renovation and rework,
Right.
and the balance is new.
And are they, and I'm just trying to say this for people watching, how small or how large would be something that someone could come to you and want? And I think also maybe create the need for getting someone who knows what they're doing instead of kind of trying to piece it together yourself.
We've worked with clients reworking a small bathroom or a master closet in a house to several 100,000 square feet of building space. Mm-hmm. So we really do cover a gambit of sizes and types of buildings. We long ago we decided not to specialize in one particular type of architecture. Mm-hmm. We're generalists, and so we wear a lot of different hats, whether we're working for the hospital or the school system or someone's residence. We really have an understanding of all the unique aspects of their buildings.
And there's so many things, and Roger, I don't know if you've been involved with building, I'm sure you have with your office and all, but it really pays to get excellent advice up front.
Yeah, it's difficult to find out something 6 months later that you should have done, mm-hmm. and it just comes back to haunt you as you go forward. And it is so important with the technology that you're using and the competency that's out there that you look at the problems beforehand and correct them.
Well, one of the things we can do as architects for our clients is whether we have actually done the specific type of building, we've actually probably done some type of space that's similar, whether mm-hmm. it's in another building or not. But walls and doors and rooms and placements of those things are all important factors, and you don't want to find out too late that it's in the wrong place.
Yes, oops.
And you can always take people to see things that you've done too and get an idea. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we want to meet these employees that you're bragging about. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you just starting out on your own and want to be independent? Do you have a family and need a bigger home? Are the kids moving out? And are you downsizing? First Carolina Realty can help. A 1 or 2 bedroom apartment or house for those starting out. A 3 or 4 bedroom home for a growing family. Rentals, sales, new homes, pre-owned homes, investment property in the city or in the country. Call First Carolina Realty. Now is a good time to make that move. Real estate prices are right, interest rates are low, and there is a fantastic selection of homes available. First Carolina Realty is a full-service licensed real estate firm with offices located at 1100 West Thomas Street, open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. If you have rental properties and are tired of the headaches associated with managing them yourself, or if you're looking for a new management team to manage your rental properties, call First Carolina Realty at 252-985-2321. Visit our webpage at firstcarolinarealty.com. We will gladly help you with all your real estate needs.
Hi, I'm Jean Almond. I want to invite you to bring your prescriptions to Almond's Drugstore. It seems like at those big name pharmacies, they only care about filling your prescriptions and pushing you out the door. At Almond's, we'll call you by name and treat you like family. Our pharmacists are accurate, trustworthy, and eager to talk with you about all your healthcare concerns. Our cash prices are lower than most, and we'll accept your insurance. Call Almonds now and we'll transfer your prescriptions. That's all it takes to begin being called by name and treated like family. Okay, Tim, who is this young man?
This is Nick Wade. Nick's been with us about 2 years. He's an intern architect and studying to be a registered architect.
Great. And Nick, I know Nick through Rocky Mountain Business Builders, and he represents your company well in there. I have to say, we all are crazy about him. Nick, how many years do you have to be an apprentice? I guess, is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. You have to work in an architecture firm for 3 years, and then you have to take a series of tests. It's 6 parts. I've completed 3 of them, and I'm currently working to take my 4th test right after the holidays.
And what brought you, I know that Wade Jewelers designed, your mom and dad are here, but what attracted you about working here in particular?
What I really like about working at Oakley Collier is that they're a local firm and that they have a lot of connections to the local people, as similar that my family has with their local business. And I really enjoy that they've given me so many opportunities to experience lots of different parts of the business.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
This is Blair Gazzard. Blair's
Blair.
been with us 6 years.
Yes.
And Blair comes from, graduated from ECU and has done a wonderful job with us. She's an assistant project manager.
What does that mean?
I coordinate all of our production drawings. I have to coordinate with our engineers and go through owner's notes, and then I put all the pieces and parts together and create the plans for all contractors to use.
And how did you learn to do that?
I got a lot of my knowledge from school. I got a foundation there, but really at Oakley Collier, I've been able to grow my experience, and they've definitely given me the tools and the knowledge to be successful.
Can't ask for better than that.
Absolutely.
Great. Okay, thank you. And?
John Ham. John's
John.
been with
Hey,
us 10 years?
13.
13. What do I know?
Time flies.
John is our senior project manager and production manager as well.
And what do you especially like doing? Or and don't tell us what you don't like doing, but tell us what you like doing.
Oh, actually, I enjoy doing all of it. It is, I kind of oversee and help everybody back here, the project managers and development of the projects, and making sure we have the right pieces in the right place.
Was this your first job as a project manager when you came here?
No. I have done that before at other firms, but this is about my longest stint now. So.
We want him to stay,
We're gonna
don't we?
keep him, yeah.
Good. I was hoping
gotta
you
be in
would
the next 25
jump in
years,
and
too.
say that. Well, it looks like a really good energy place to work too, isn't it?
Oh, it's a real high energy place. We have a lot of fun while we work, but that helps us to get through the work that we have to do. So sometimes it's a little pressing, but we do have fun here.
Right. Well, I can tell from talking to Ann and Tim that you all are feel very important being here because you're a vital part of the business.
Well, we're such an integral part. Everybody here has a role. As long as they do their role, everything works fine. But we are allowed to take on those roles that maybe in some other places wouldn't have that opportunity. So it's a
Great.
good place.
Good. Okay, Roger, you and Ann want to introduce some?
Sure.
I'd like to introduce David Griffin. He is our senior project manager. He's been with us since 1994, so almost 20 years, not quite. Does a great job. I'm not sure what we'd do without you.
I'm not sure what to say to that one.
Well, David, it's good to see you here today. Share with us some of the things that you do.
Okay, I said been with Tim the longest, and Ann joined us along the way. We have worked with small and large clients and try to listen to our clients and give everybody pretty much their custom project, not trying to just pass on the next project to them as we move forward.
Well, that's good because everybody has a dream, and they talk to you and try to visualize it, and you put it together and make the dreams come true.
Try to give you your dream as you had envisioned it.
That's what they're paying for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they pay for.
Well, congratulations. We're glad you've been a part of the firm.
I think.
Thanks.
And now we have
Frankie Joyner. Frankie's also been with us for about 18 years, 1994. Frankie is our senior construction administrator, and he likes to work with the contractors.
Well, tell me what you do. I mean,
Tell you what I do?
Yeah,
How much time do you have?
how do you make it work smoothly for everyone?
I lie well. No, I'm kidding. I basically get between, and this is a bad word, I get between the owner and the contractor. There's a lot of things owners don't understand about construction, and I help to facilitate that piece of it. Safeguard their money, the budget that these guys, the designers set forth for them. Owners start with a certain amount of money, and they say, we've got X dollars to spend. We design to that, and then I safeguard that and make sure Mr. Contractor puts in the right piece at the right time, and they get the product they're supposed to have.
That's adding value.
It
That's
does.
adding value
It does.
because you want to get what you're paying for.
That's exactly right.
Frankie also handles business development for us. He is actually out of the office almost more than he's in the office because he visits all our construction sites and
Except for when you guys show up. Make a point of being here.
Well, we're trying to make you a star.
That's right. That's right.
But thank you for being a part of the firm, and nice talking to you.
Thank you.
And now,
Megan Liv. Megan is our marketing coordinator. She has an exciting task of doing a lot of presentations and responses to our requests for qualifications where we go after work. Megan's been here for 6 years.
6 years. Where did you get your education, Megan?
At NC State.
NC State. Well, that's good. My wife graduated from NC State, so y'all can talk. You enjoy what you do, I presume?
Yes, very much. I've worked here off and on since I was about 15. So
Well, you don't
this is
look
kind of
much
a
older
fun-
than that now, so my goodness, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But
So
that's
I like
called
it enough to come back. So.
That's called experience.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, you and the others certainly add so much to the firm because the team is only as good as its moving parts, and we thank you and appreciate you sharing that with us.
You've got a great staff here, don't you?
We do. We really, it's family.
That
Literally
we-
and figuratively.
And they feel that way about you too, which came through very clearly. I congratulate you for that. Two people aren't here. You want to tell us about them?
Yes, Sybil Thornell's our bookkeeper. Sybil's been with us since 2000. Takes care of Ann and I very well in that regard. And Matthew Oakley, who is also my son, works in our construction administration area with Frankie.
He's actually on a construction site today.
Oh, good.
So he's doing his job.
Well, I think it's great for a dad to be able to see his kids coming into something like this.
It is, and it's been, again, rewarding and challenging, but I get to see my kids every day, so that's great.
We want to talk about maybe 4 of the of projects you've been involved in locally that people would recognize, and just tell us about them and tell us a little bit of the history of them and how you designed them or why you designed them like you did. And Ann, why don't you start maybe with pick 2 of the 4 we talked about?
Well, I will start with Golden Leaf Foundation. That's is a very, very a project we are very, very proud of.
It's beautiful.
It started with every project. We start with programming, planning out the space. But with that, the setting for that project was just so beautiful. We also designed it to meet many of the sustainable design requirements and some elements. I don't know if you knew that there's underground water storage in the parking lot to collect rainwater and store it. It's got recycled materials in the design, but it's been a project that we are very, very proud of.
I will never pass it and think of it the same way I have now that I know about
I
that.
hadn't thought about that either.
You want to talk about the why?
Sure. We did Y a number of years ago, and it was a big challenge for the Y to move from downtown to out to the airport site. It's 80,000 square feet. Challenging project, has all the elements, indoor pool, racquetball, recreation. Very successful project for us, and a lot of local participation. Barnhill Contracting was the builder, so it was a real nice community effort by all our teams to get it done.
And very much of a visible and very used space in our community too. Ann, you want to talk about Nash Community College?
Nash Community College, it is one of our strongest clients. We've worked on that campus for many, many years. We've actually, we designed the Science and Technology building, 45,000 square feet. It's one, again, a project we're very proud of. It, challenge-wise, was probably connecting back to the original campus. And I don't know how many of you have been out there, but there is a pedestrian walkway bridge that was a lot of fun to design because it's actually one of those things we don't get to do a lot of those outdoor elements, but trying to make it kind of state-of-the-art, looks like a research lab, because those are the kind of classes that happen in there, cutting edge. It was a lot of fun to do that project.
It's an attractive building.
Oh, it
and
is.
Walking through it is a very nice
Thank you.
building.
Well, in the farmers market, and just the list goes on and on. But we do want to talk about, because one thing that's very important to us about this award is that you all, as a firm and individually, give back so much to our community. You're not just taking out and creating beautiful spaces for us. You really invest in our community. Habitat for Humanity, both of you, tell about that.
We been involved with Habitat for a number of years, and we were actually used to do the design for the buildings and won a national award a few years ago for that. But we've always felt like the community supports us and we should give back to the community. So Habitat's a wonderful program that Ann is involved with now, and it does a wonderful job.
It is.
You're on the planning board?
Nashville,
In
Town of
Nashville?
Nashville Planning Board, and we would like to see more projects come through, and it's always great to see new construction and different developments happening. I've enjoyed my time there, and I just really, it's nice to be a part of the community and to understand where you live.
And play golf to support foundations, right, Roger?
That's right. That's right. We
can never seem to beat your team, though.
Well, I have a lot of golfers as clients, but it's always fun, isn't it?
Right, it is. It is.
Mm-hmm. Well, we just applaud you. We thank you. And I noticed when we were out there, you talked about how much you all love Rocky Mount and love being here, and we certainly join you in those sentiments, don't we, Roger? And
we sure do. It's about this community, and I like the idea of using local people to do local things, because there's a lot of talent here that sometimes we don't have to go anywhere, and I think we need to be monitoring that each and every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the next 25 years, good luck, if not more so, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.